Imagine being the frontman of one of the most loudest, heaviest thrash metal band. Your brand is beer, speed, and anger. You don't do feelings. You don't do love songs. But then by an accident, you end up creating one of the most beautiful ballads in the history of music. Well, that is exactly what happened to James Hetfield, who is the frontman of the metal band called Metallica. And this is the story about how he ended up creating Nothing Else Matters, which is still considered as one of the most beautiful songs in the history. In 1990, the band was exhausted as they were touring across the world. At this point, James gets lonely and he ends up calling his girlfriend. With one hand on the receiver, he starts plucking the open strings using his right hand, and he suddenly realized that the only things he could play using one hand sounded hauntingly beautiful. So he ends up writing the song Nothing Else Matter and records it. But then he buries it in a cassette. He felt that his bandmates were gonna be disgusted hearing the Nothing Else Matter. And you know the most shocking part to this story? Despite the fact that Lars is one of the most hated in metal community, it was him who saved the song. He persuaded James to keep the song in an album and release it. And the song that Hetfield was ashamed to even share with the bandmates ended up connecting to the entire world and is considered one of the most beautiful songs ever written. The song ended up becoming a global success and a massive hit. And this teaches us that sometimes being vulnerable is the most metal thing you could do. So keep expressing, keep sharing.